So with this project, I really wanted to give the world something they had never seen before or never read before in a religious, if we're talking about a religious or Christian context. I just wasn't satisfied with the content that was out there. People really watching it are church people, and that's good and all, but what's the point of that in the long run? I wanted to give readers something that they could relate to. And that's what these books are. It's a modern day version or a modern day telling of biblical events as if they were to happen today once the time shift goes through by the end of part 1 into part 2. First book we'll see, the title of it is called Judges Genesis, so we'll see a period of time not unlike our state of the world today, where it's a state that the Bible deemed as a dark time for the people, called the time of the Judges.
As the saying goes, once again the Israelites did evil in the eyes of the Lord.
Where just people were so bad to each other and so evil that judges, figureheads called judges, were raised up. Some were bad and oppressed the people, and some were good and brought the people out of their ways and redeemed them. But they were looked at as kind of leaders and people who fought. Many of them were fighters. So I kind of took that into my book and made the anti-hero character of John like a judge. So, and because of the biblical overtones, I decided on Judges Genesis, because Genesis obviously means beginning. Obviously, the book in the Bible, and the book of Judges from the Bible, and it's kind of an amalgamated title because it means he's a judge and it's his origin story, so it's a Judges Genesis. Part 2 is out. It's called the New Testament, and obviously this deals with this is the devil's plan coming to fruition, that the deal that he made with God at the beginning of the series. This is where he sees his plan come to fruition, and he gets his second chance, where the biblical days of Jesus Christ are happening for the first time ever in our day and age in our history. So instead of Jerusalem, it's Washington, D.C. Instead of Roman centurions, it's police officers. The disciples, who were fishermen and average people from back in the day, are cops, lawyers, construction workers, businessmen, you name it, blue-collar workers, down to high-class workers, bankers on Wall Street. Those kind of people are the disciples. Instead of the temple, it's the Capitol building where Senate is held. Instead of religious leaders or Pharisees, it's senators, U.S. senators, political senators who end up persecuting the Jesus character. And that's where it goes from there. I can't say too much about giving anything away. And part 3 is still under construction, and it's coming out soon, so I can't say too much about that or the title of it. But keep your eyes peeled for content about that coming very soon.